Hey everybody, just wanted to do a quick update here. It's kind of hard to tell. I'm going to turn the camera around and you might be a little shocked. This isn't the best ground in the world. Got a couple tomatoes there, a couple more over there, and some weeds. I need to get in here and do a little weeding. It's been my experience though that the tomatoes grow up pretty tall. I don't usually put cages around these, not usually. They bush out. They're okay. They're not hurting anything, so I kind of let them go on their own, and they flop all over the place, and they drown out the weeds eventually. Got some hillbilly tomatoes and the voyage tomato. They're all looking really good after I stuck them in the ground, a lot better than they were doing in the greenhouse. And yeah, I know I hoed all that up earlier, and it's all back again, so I've got to do a little bit of work there. But wanted to show you the tomatoes. Should have some tomatoes coming up there. Maybe some blossoms here pretty soon. And so walking through the yard. I need to stake up this tomato right here. Let me flip it over to close-up mode. Got a lot of blooms on it, which is good. And it's starting to lean over just a little bit. But look at that. 2 tomatoes there. 1 giant tomato in there, and a small one right there. Kind of. It's hard to see, but it's in there, really. There we go. And some of the flowers I planted. Don't usually plant flowers, but hey, they were cheap, and they look pretty good. And here's the Johnny jump ups. I love how just one plant has so many different kinds of flowers. You know, there's one that's just a purple and yellow mostly, and there's one that's mostly yellow and white with a little bit of purple. And then you go over here, and here's one that's mostly white completely. It's kind of nice. Memorial Day is coming up, and the kids and I and my wife, we go around to the family's grave sites, and we like to take a little bunch of these with us. It's kind of nice just to lay those. You know, they don't last very long on the graves when we go visit those, but it's kind of a nice little thing to leave, and hopefully when other people walk by, it gives them a little enjoyment as well. Okay, let's take a look out here. The greenhouse, you can see quite a few things in there. You know, like cups and a watering can. For all intents and purposes, it is empty. There is nothing left in there that is growing. I do have a trash can in there. I've got some grass clippings and some weeds that I pulled and some radish tops and things like that. Then I'm kind of put in some water and I'm gonna do a little compost tea type of thing, just on the simple, not with the aerator and the fish emulsion and all of that. But greenhouse is holding together. We've had a few good storms. Strawberries out here and back. Yeah, we've got some. Quite a few actually, and need to get the boy out here and get him to pick them since they're in his garden. I don't think he'd like it if I picked them, but we've got quite a few of those. And in the front yard, I am picking strawberries daily. I get enough for my cereal at least. Spinach is looking large, getting some bug chews on the leaves there. Watermelons, you know, the watermelon's pretty tiny still. That's because the radishes here. The German giant radish, that was a little early for the German giant, I think. Yeah, the radishes are kind of hogging the sunlight here. I need to get with the program and go through there and pick those out. Okay, this side, tigger melons. Looks like I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 tigger melon plants. That's probably a bad idea. And over here I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bait alpha cucumber plants. Let me get in close with these. Leaf structure is pretty good. This is probably the best looking plant out of all of them. More leaves coming out. That's probably the second best looking plant out of all of them. Some of them didn't do so well, like that one for example. And well, actually there's worse that didn't do very well. They're not even here anymore. But that's the best example I can show you of what happened. Let's see. Watermelon. This is a orange glow watermelon. It's the only one I planted that actually grew. Let's see. Maddie's got a strawberry plant there. She's got some catnip for some reason. I don't know how that ended up there. She's got some orange glow watermelons in the corner. More catnip. These are going to be red sunflowers right here. No clue what that is. Actually looks like a tomato, and I don't think she planted any tomato seeds. So this is probably a volunteer from last year. And if I remember right, these were Rutgers or Celebrity tomatoes over here. So I guess we'll see what happens. I think total I have probably 30 tomato plants. So, not that we really need any more. This is another tomato plant. Quite a few blossoms on here. And this is, hold on a second. This is a Goliath hybrid that I got for my birthday from my mom. And a few months before that she gave me one of those breathable cloth pots that you could plant things in. Now, I was just over here looking at the watermelon. You know, it's not horribly strong. Let me pack it up here just a little bit. Got one over there, one in the corner over there. This is a Matt's wild cherry tomato, and this is also a Matt's wild cherry tomato right here, in amongst the asparagus, which I'm going to clip the ferns back a little bit on that. Down the middle, before all these ferns grew up, I went ahead and planted some zucchini. So there's some zucchini there. And there's another watermelon. Now, my big thing was, this year, looking at the videos from last year before I started planting and everything. Let me get in the greenhouse here so I can just show you, in case you don't believe me, what all's in here. And whoa, phew, I can smell that compost tea. Yuck. Anyway, last year I was looking at the videos and I thought, you know what? That garden was chaos. I had watermelons everywhere, I had cucumbers everywhere, I had tomatoes everywhere, and corn everywhere. But you know what? It all grew. We had more than we could possibly need. We gave away a lot to friends, and you know, even though I have that 25 by 30 foot plot now, my goodness, I got to thinking, if everything grew last year planted so close together and did so well, why not? Why not do it again? It doesn't matter if the zucchinis and the watermelons and the pumpkins and the cucumbers are all over the lawn. You know, it's only for a few months. I've got a little trellis thing for the cucumbers to climb up. We've got room in the lawn here. The grass always comes back. It's not a problem, and the kids love it. I love it. I think we're just gonna go nuts and plant as much as those 4x4 raised beds can handle, plus what's on the side of the house. And if you look, let me see if I can zoom in here just a little bit. Those are the grapes. There's a little tree growing in there too. Grapes, I think only 2 of the 4 grapes made it through the winter, but they're doing great. They're climbing up anything they can touch. So I think next year I'm probably going to have some grapes on those. Alright. So, anyway. Thanks for watching, everyone. Gonna go in and clean these radishes here and have them for a little snack. Hope to see more of your videos here, and leave some comments if you like. Take care, everyone, and we'll see you soon. Bye.